I had a stroke at school almost 5 years ago. I was in an English class and I was supposed to be speaking aloud, but I couldn't at all. I didn't know that I had a stroke, but my teachers and my students, my friends said something's not right, and so I went to the hospital. I was doing speech therapy. That was very gradual. It was not I can say yes or no, but sometimes the wrong way around, and then some words, but it was very
But
smooth.
you couldn't even recognise a hairbrush. You were at one point trying to brush your teeth with a hairbrush, which sounds ridiculous, but with a brain injury,
Your brain is so
can affect
affected.
you. I was doing things like giving Sarah a shower and helping her to shave her armpits, all sorts of things, because she's a very independent 18-year-old. I trusted her to sort of do more or less what she wanted, and I had to take care of all her personal care. I think it does put a strain sometimes on our relationship. We get on really well, and that hasn't changed, and we try and maintain a sense of humour, but there are times, I think because of Sarah's brain injury, she's quite an impatient person sometimes. You were like a little bit
I
like
think
that
I was
before.
always having that before my stroke, but it's definitely worse now.
If you want something doing, it has to be done now, and
I feel anxious about it, so I need to do it now instead of I can't wait.
a lot of things are different, and some of them are quite subtle differences, but it means that Sarah is relying on, well, me really. And it's hard for my husband as well, Sarah's dad, because, I mean, he's been absolutely brilliant, but I'm sure it was awful for him seeing Sarah go through it, and then me 2 years later, I also had a stroke. And we both had a hole in the heart, which we didn't know we had. And I never thought in a million years I would have a stroke after Sarah. But my husband had to see us both go through that, which must have been really difficult for him. And I think for a man, you don't, well, maybe it's a bit sexist to say that, but I don't think men are able to kind of express themselves in situations like that. To the family, maybe to somebody outside it might be easier. And I think it'd be a really good thing if that sort of support was available. I think Sarah was an amazing support to me when I had a stroke, probably more than I was to her. Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
You did, I think you did. But just little things like you used to get me a hot water bottle, and just little tiny things like that have really made a difference. And I felt really reassured having Sarah around. We were like a married couple, really, in some ways. Yeah, but it's kind of an unusual and unnatural sort of relationship, really, but we needed each other.